21st century.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 22nd update from Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport. Another very fun update here with plenty of aircraft out. We'll get ready to do this one here, starting in the RJ section here, concourses A and C. We'll begin here with this Delta Connection CRJ 200 here for SkyWest. And this one came in from Bemidji, and this will be heading out to Hibbing. Continuing on here, we have the on the far left of your screen, the Delta Connection CRJ 200. This one operated by SkyWest, came in from Iron Mountain and will be heading out to Williston. In the middle here, we have the Delta Connection CRJ 200 operated by Endeavor. This is in the old Comair livery. Let me know if you'd like me to continue using this one at MSP, or if you'd rather just have me not using this one and try to keep it as realistic as possible. I will still keep using the old livery 757-200 though, on the old breast cancer awareness livery. But I could probably forego the CRJ 200 in favor of using CRJ 700s instead. But I want to keep the aircraft realistic to what it actually was here, even if it is the inaccurate livery. This one came in from Green Bay, and will be heading out to Appleton. And then finally, on the far right of your screen, we have the CRJ 900 here, operated by Endeavor. This one came in from Des Moines, and it will be heading out to Cincinnati. And now moving into Concourse C, we'll start with the CRJ 700 there, operated by Endeavor. This one is filling in for a CRJ 200 because it shouldn't have enough CRJ 200s. But this one is operated by Endeavor. It came in from Madison-Dane County, one of my airport series. If you've not seen that, you can go and check that out. I recently uploaded a new update for Madison-Dane County. So this one came in from there, and it'll be heading out almost 2 hours late to Wausau, Wisconsin. And then right next to that here, we have the Delta Connection CRJ 900. This one operated by SkyWest. Also, the sister ship of this aircraft, this is the Gemini jet, is November 821 Kilo. This one's 8310 Kilo. And this one came in from Minot, and it will be heading out, again, delayed. This one is delayed, and it'll be heading out to Fort Wayne. And here we have another SkyWest operated Delta Connection CRJ 900. This one came in from Grand Forks, and I'll be heading out to Montreal. So this is where I would have my Delta UN-75 if I had one. Once again, I am very vocal about getting that aircraft released here by Gemini Jets. I am hoping it gets released soon. And I know a lot of other collectors, including the likes of JJ Skippy, Citrus Aviation, Red River Aviation, a whole bunch of people in the community really want that aircraft released. So please, Gemini, get it done. I know I'm probably not going to make a difference, considering I have only 336 subscribers at the time of recording this. But, come on, Gemini. Still pay you good bucks here. And speaking of Gemini, I'll be making a big purchase from you. This is in no way a bribe, but I am making definitely a 3-model order here from their latest release. The November releases, it will include the American A320, the Delta A320-100, and the Caribbean MAX 8. So get it done, please. And here is the Delta 737-900. You can tell this is the Gemini Jet version because it has the Wi-Fi dome in the back. I'll be doing a comparison between this one and the NG model version on my model airliner forum thread here in a little bit. Probably is already out actually by the time that you're watching this video. But if you are interested, go check that out, and you can also you'll see the other CRJ 737-900 here in just a little bit here. This one came in from Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson or Citrus Aviation's airport, and I'll be heading out to Seattle Tacoma. Here is the Spirit A320 in the Bearfair livery. This one also came in from Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson or Citrus Aviation's airport. If you'd like your own subscriber route, please comment it down below. It just has to be Realistic Airport and on YouTube, and I'll be happy to do a subscriber route for you out of all the airport update series on my channel. But yeah, there is no information on where this is going out, so I just can see that it came in from Atlanta, and I don't know what's happened to it since then. It might have just stayed here in MSP. I'm not quite sure. Actually, I just noticed this. This is the exact aircraft that flew this route. It is November 612, November Kilo, and I'll bring my phone out here. I can zoom out a little bit, and you can kind of focus on the registration. Yeah, it is the same aircraft. So really nice there. You can kind of see the registration right there on the model. So very awesome to see that. I just noticed that while recording this, so that's kind of cool. So this aircraft is maybe currently at MSP, maybe getting some repairs done or something. I'm not quite sure why this is still here, but really nice to see here to get the actual model or the actual aircraft in here. Really nice to see, and I'm waiting for that to pop out because that sometimes just happens. Hasn't happened in a while, and well, it just did, so that's pretty cool. Now moving into the American gates, we have the American 737-800 here in the new livery with the new inlet. This one came in from Dallas-Fort Worth or Red River Aviation's airport. It'll be doing the turnaround and heading back out there. Right behind that one, we have the Astrojet, the old Gemini Jet 2001 release, Astrojet 737-800. This one came in from Charlotte Douglas, and it'll also be heading out to Dallas DFW. So a little bit interesting there. Normally American does turns, or they have one aircraft going to Charlotte, one aircraft going to DFW, for example. But yeah, no, both of these are going out to DFW, so that's a little bit interesting there. But still great to see here, 2 American aircraft. And here's the NG version of the Delta 737-900. And as you can see, the Wi-Fi dome there is in a different spot. This one came in from Portland, and it will be heading out to San Francisco. And right here, just pulling into the gate, we have the Delta A321. This one just arrived in from Grand Rapids, and will later be doing the turnaround and heading back out there. We don't have that great of a shot of it, but here's the Southwest Airlines 737-700 in the Kenya Blue livery with splits by NG. This one just arrived in from Denver, and is actually now taxiing out for its flight out to St. Louis, Missouri. And now moving into the G concourse, right here we have the Delta A319. This one arrived in from Chicago O'Hare, and it'll be heading out to Austin. Right here we have the final 2 Delta aircraft. We'll start with the A220 here. This one came in from Houston IH, and it will actually be staying overnight, and it'll head out to Chicago on the 26th. Forgot to mention, but all these flights are from Tuesday, the 25th of October, at around 7:25 p.m. And then right behind that, we have this Delta A321 in the thank you livery. It was really awesome to actually fly this aircraft back in the summer of 2021. This one came in from Spokane, and I'll be heading out to Salt Lake City later. I also have Spokane as one of my airport update series here on the channel. Alright, so we're going to try to get all the aircraft parked at Terminal 2 here, all in one shot here. So we'll start with the JetBlue for good A320. This one came in from JFK. I'll be doing the turnaround heading back out there. Behind that one, we have the 737-700 here for Sun Country, the Panda model. This one's filling in for an 800 with the new Tide Pod livery with a little logo on it, the celebrating 40 years little emblem on it. And this one came in from Orlando, and will be heading out to Las Vegas. More behind that one, we have the 737-800 with splits, another one by Panda Models here. This one came in from LAX, and it'll be heading out to RSW, Fort Myers, another airport update series that I run here on the channel. So getting some great representation here. And further behind that one, really stretching the zoom capabilities here and the quality capabilities. But we have the Transavia hybrid livery 737-800. And I don't really like that. Well, it's filling in for a Tide Pod, Arial text font livery. This one does have the Arial text font. I'm not a big fan of the Arial text font livery that Sun Country uses. They still use for some reason. It's not a great livery, but it is accurate with the text on this one. This one came in from Las Vegas, and it'll be heading out to Tampa. And let's see if we can get it all the way zoomed in here. You can barely see it peeking over the Transavia hybrid livery 737-800. If I can get the flight pulled up here, we have the Sun Country 737-800 here. This one is without the winglets, and this is kind of cool. The actual aircraft did not have winglets. Sun Country has one 737-800 without winglets, and they have also one 737-700 without winglets. That's the only 737-700 that they have left, but this is the only 737-800 without winglets. It's not the same registration, but it is accurate to what the aircraft looks like. This one came in from Palm Springs, and again, there's no information on where this one will be heading out to, so probably in the maintenance hangar here that Sun Country uses here at MSP, so I'm guessing that's where that is. But great lineup of Sun Country aircraft here, And this is pretty much all of them in my fleet. We also have the DC-10, but that's clearly outdated. So I'm considering getting the MG models, Sun Country 737-700, but I'm probably not going to do that just because I already have all these Sun Country aircraft. I already have a 700 too, even though the other one, the NG version, would be more accurate to what Sun Country actually has. I'm still pretty happy with this one. This model turned out really well here by Panda, and I don't really see a need to replace this one quite yet. This one is great for retro updates here at MSP, I'll tell you that. But we'll see about that aircraft. But it hopefully does look really nice by NG, and I might still get it. Here is the UPS 767. This one is filling in for a 752 here, but I only have the UPS 767 model here. This one came in from Louisville, and it'll be heading out to Dallas-Fort Worth. And on the other side of the cargo apron here, the main cargo apron, we see the DHL 738s here. This is filling in for a 734, operated by Mesa. And this one came in from Cincinnati, and we'll be doing the turnaround and heading back out there. They do not park here. They park in another cargo apron here at MSP. But this is the only one that I have incorporated here on the model replica of MSP, so we'll just have to go here for now. And then next to it we have the FedEx MD-11. This one came from Memphis, and we'll be heading back out to Memphis. And right here, a very special visitor indeed. We have a Breeze UN-95, filling in for an UN-90, but they practically look the same anyway, so who really cares? Charter by Breeze here. So really awesome to see. I guarantee that this is a charter, a football charter. So someone came in probably to play the University of Minnesota here. And it's actually not the first time I've seen Breeze here at MSP, so hopefully that becomes a pattern here, maybe with some actual scheduled services, but that's probably not going to happen for a while. But this is a very cool aircraft indeed here by Gemini Jets, and I'm glad to be able to use it for this charter here. So this one came in from Lansing, Michigan, and it will be doing the turnaround heading back out there. So actually, I don't know if I've ever posted it on YouTube. It might be out on YouTube, but I did catch when the first time Breeze flew to MSP, another charter. They didn't park in this area. They actually parked in like the private jet area, which I don't quite have enough room in my model replica. I made a very tiny version of it. I don't have enough room to fit the UN-95, so that's why it's parked over here in the cargo area, but I'm guessing that's probably where it parked. That seems to be where the sport charters go, but it's still looking very nice right here. And our final aircraft here, we have the Southwest Airlines 737-700 in the Nevada 1 livery. So a very special visitor here, and also a kind of sad one, as the Nevada 1 livery is getting retired by Southwest Airlines. I guess that's not too surprising that they waited this long to paint the tail, as they will never be painting the tail. They are actually going to be retiring this one, which is quite sad to see, as I recently got this model, well, not too recently, but kind of recently, back in July, I think. So unfortunately, this one is going to be retired. It was a great model in the collection, and it will probably make plenty of appearances in retro updates, as this is a retro aircraft with a modified canyon blue tail. I got it that way. I don't have the old desert gold tail with me. That is unfortunate for Southwest Airlines, as this was a great model, and I'm glad that MSP could be one of its last stops here before it is inevitably retired on November the 6th. But yeah, it will definitely be missed here. So hopefully some plane spotters got that when it flew into MSP, even though it was dark out. I'm hoping some plane spotters got it. But yeah, that will do it for this update here. Also, by the time that you're watching this video, I've probably ordered another Southwest aircraft. Not in replacement for this one, but just to have another Southwest aircraft. So expect that one coming in at some point in the future. I'm not sure exactly when that'll be coming in, but it'll likely be ordered by the time you're watching this video. So we'll see. But by the time I'm recording this, I'm not sure, of course. So yeah, that will conclude this update here of MSP. I hope you enjoyed it. This was another fun one. Well, they're always fun to make. I always say that, but it's because it's true. And it's fun to incorporate a little bit of a special livery in here, a special aircraft for the Breeze, special livery for Southwest. Always love to see it. and the American Astrojet, but that wasn't realistic, and the JetBlue for Good also wasn't really realistic. So, but this one is a realistic special delivery, so really awesome to see. With that, I'll conclude this update of MSP. I'll see you tomorrow, as always. Good night. Auf Wiedersehen.